Alrighty, y'all. We have a lot to talk about. Obviously, 2.5 anniversary hype is here. We got two summonable Nikke'S this time, for the half anniversary, which I did say in a video before we actually got the live stream, whether it was last week or I think it was last week. Basically that they could be two, right? And either Mihara could be the second SSR or she could be the free to play unit. Right? Because obviously I did mention how the anniversary ended up getting two pilgrims, and not many people complain. So when people don't complain, two units most time an anniversary level, like, people are going to summon for them regardless. But we do have the confirmation of the two new characters coming, and it is going to be, well, there's three characters. It's going to be Little Mermaid. As we know, there's so much to cover. I'm sorry. Little Mermaid, as we know, is going to be the first one, the Pilgrim, right? Little Mermaid is a burst one supporter, and I'm gonna have another video breaking down their skills and stuff like that. I'm gonna talk about them, but I have another video probably later on today breaking down their skills and stuff. But Little Mermaid is going to be the first Pilgrim, and then we have a missileless overspec unit. Now I don't know. But we know overspec Nikke'S are crazy because these are basically two classes, right? Overspec characters are whatever their original class was, and then technically a pilgrim as well. So Mihara is like Rappy, where she's, missileless and will be able to be used and be pulled in pilgrim events. So you can use her in the pilgrim tower, and you can use her and you can get her from pilgrim modes and stuff like that. That's what Mihara is. But the next thing about Mihara is that because she is an overspec unit, she does have the power of a pilgrim, basically, right? So the one good thing about overspec units is that because she is missileless and overspec, you can still use her in things like the missileless tower, and then basically have a pilgrim for your team on the missileless tower. Now, Mihara is a burst 3 attacker. So we have a burst 1 supporter, which is, thank goodness, we have a burst 1 supporter. We don't need a burst 2. We don't need a burst 3. We needed a burst 1 pilgrim supporter. Little Mermaid is that, and hopefully she is good, right? We're gonna break down the skills and stuff like that in another video, so probably the next video that comes out after this, just stay tuned for that, right? They should probably all be good, especially the free-to-play one, because I did see like her little brief description. I have high hopes for the free-to-play character. So Little Mermaid, I'm surprised they're not calling her Siren. I mean, I'm not surprised. I expect them to call her Little Mermaid, but a lot of people saying they're gonna call her Siren. And then Mihara, I already knew that. And then Mori. Mori is the new character that is the free-to-play SSR. So just like I said in my last video, you are going to be able to choose between Ray, Kilo, and Mori for your free SSR. So you can either get one of each, or you can get Mori and then 3 dupes of her. But basically, and no, everybody's guaranteed a Mori dupe, right? But then you're going to be given 3 boxes, and with those boxes, you can either get 3 Mori dupes, or you can get one of each character you don't have, or whatever you want to do with those boxes. When I get Mori's kit, then I will make a video on who you should be getting from those free-to-play SSR things, right? But like I said, Mori's brief description, she does seem to be finally an actual good to play, like free-to-play unit. She's like very useful for a lot of new players from just her brief description. So Little Mermaid comes out first on the 24th, which is in 4 days. Obviously Mihara is going to be coming out May 1st, and then Mori is also going to be coming out. The moment you open the game, you're going to have a copy of Mori, so I will have showcases for all of them. We know they're getting skins. Little Mermaid's getting a gacha costume skin. Very disappointed with her gacha costume skin, since, I don't know, it doesn't feel like anything different of her regular skin. Like, honestly, they could have just made this her regular art. I'm a bit disappointed in just the general base design. I think the art is great. I'm not really that big of a fan of it. But this, bro, Mihara's is crazy. Let me tell you, Mihara's is crazy. I am gonna pull up the preview later in this video. And there is that. We do know 100% that Stellar Blade X Nikkei is happening in June 2025, which I'm surprised because I don't know, is Stellar Blade coming out? Stellar Blade PC. When is that coming out? June, yeah. So like I said in my last video, most likely the Stellar Blade collab is going to happen when the actual game drops on PC, because not only are they dropping on PC, but Stellar Blade is also having a collab with Nikke. Like the game Stellar Blade is having a collab with Nikke, where you can get Nikke outfits and characters in Stellar Blade. So it makes sense that both of them are collabing at the same time, right? They're from the same people, so that makes sense, sure. Here are some codes. If you haven't redeemed your codes, go ahead and get your codes, right? Tactical Bubble will give you all these 600 gems, some extra rewards, all that good stuff. Thanks Missilis will be giving you 2 expansion synchro expansions, which is good. 50 manual code selection boxes, which is good, and 300 gems. And then obviously Bubble Paradise Yo is going to give you 10 recruit vouchers, which is good. And then Nikke Undersea is going to give you 5 recruit vouchers and an anniversary cake, which will just give you a ticket, right? You have a 33% chance of one of the tickets, not like a summonable ticket, but like advised ticket. So go ahead and use those codes if you have not already. And then here are the final, this is what we all care about. We're getting more than 160 free recruits in total, not advanced recruits, but 160 free recruits and a free SSR Mori times 4 for free through the events, right? So it's technically 1 free SSR Mori, and then with this box right here, right, the 2.5 anniversary box, you should be able to choose between, I've seen a picture of it somewhere, I don't know if it was on the live stream or if it was somewhere here, but basically you're going to be able to choose between Mori, Kilo, and Ray from this box. So there is that. But you're getting 80 advanced recruit vouchers, which is crazy because that's 8 multis for free. That's just for free. That's going to be very good for a lot of people who are trying to build pity. Just regular recruit vouchers are getting 35. You're getting 900 gems from those codes I showed you guys before. You are getting 21 daily singles for the Little Mermaid recruit, and then also for the Mihara recruit, and then you are getting, yeah, here the selection box, choose Kilo, Ray, or Mori 3 times, and then some profile decorations. So yeah, very very good. 80 free polls plus 21. You don't get golden tickets for the free polls though, unfortunately, but 80 free advanced recruiter tickets is quite crazy. It is quite crazy. I will say we are getting skin reruns, right? Honestly, I'm skipping all of them. I have dollars, I have noises, I have diesels. I don't have litters and I don't have sugars, and nor do I care to get them. And I have Alice's. So these personally aren't my favorites, but if any of you guys want them, by all means, you can go ahead and get those right there. And then, like I was saying here, you know, the shooting poses and stuff like that. And they still haven't shown Mihara's, but I guess they're gonna be posting out through like today and stuff like that. What else was there? There was a preview. That's what I wanted to show you guys. I think it's actually on their channel. I don't think it's up here. Yeah, it's probably up on there. Here, let me see if I can pull it up here or something. Okay. Where's the preview? Here, right here. There, I'm just gonna, I can't hear here in the preview. I'm gonna lower it just for you guys, or like this. So there's the new story event, Unbreakable Spear, or Sphere. Very nice, very very nice. I do think it's the best map I've seen for the event. New Nikke'S obviously being Little Mermaid, Mihara, and Mori. I do think it's a win. I think all 3 of them are fire. I'm mostly excited for Little Mermaid just because, in my opinion, Little Mermaid is a pilgrim. Not a pilgrim, a supporter versus 1. That's what I needed. A supporter versus 1. I didn't care for no more DPSs. I'm happy for Mihara, but I wanted a supporter. Right? Anyways, you know, there's our supporter. There is our DPS. Crazy. God, I'm not using her animation in videos when we do the testing for her. I'm not. I'm sorry. There's just no way. What is her weapon? Sorry, a machine gun? Because her weapon, I'm sorry, her weapon didn't look like a machine gun. That looked like it's a machine gun. That looks like a sniper though. And then AR for Mori, which is cool. She looks like, I forgot her name. It's like from that one show, I think it's Uchan, you know who I'm talking about. But yeah, very cool. New costumes, which, yeah, this is the costume for, I really don't like, I like it, I just don't think it's worth it. But this right here is crazy. There is a crazy skin. Let me tell you, that's a crazy outfit. And then new boss, which is going to be Gluttony, right? Leviathan, basically. Right. Oh, no, Gluttony. And the mini game is coming. What is the mini game? I didn't actually see this part proper. Bubble March. Okay. So is it like Plants vs. Zombies? Yeah, Plants vs. Zombies. My favorite game growing up. Right? My favorite game growing up, so I'm gonna like that one. And then chapter 37 and 38. Mind you, by doing chapter 37, I said 31, 37 and 38, you are going to get more gems. So that's some of the preview right there for the actual events and stuff like that. The outpost is going to be changing a little bit for the actual anniversary, which is all good and cool and all that stuff. Remember, they're giving multis as well, or not multis, they're giving tickets throughout the mailbox as well. So yeah, and then here's the stuff. So new event, Road to Villain, chance to obtain Drake ×3, which is crazy. I don't like how it says chance, right? I don't know if that's guaranteed or if it's just a chance, but you can get Drake, 3 copies of her basically, which is, I guess, good. New event, 5x5 supplies, log in daily and upgrade Little Mermaid and Mihara bonding chain to obtain large amounts of development materials, sure. Little Mermaid and Mihara bonding chain recruitment rewards, get upgrade materials and advanced recruit vouchers based on the numbers of recruitments done. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let me see what that looks like. What? So if you do 40 multi or 4 multis on the Little Mermaid banner, you get, that's crazy. What? That's favorite item, upgrade materials, and an extra multi. What? And the same thing for Mihara? What? And then you can't even complain about that because they're giving 80. They're giving 80 advanced recruit tickets for free. So if you use 40 and 40, you get that. There's no complaining there, people. There's none. But yeah, this is too good. And then full burst, double rewards, and then limited time skill reset, which I've been dying for. So thankfully, we're getting all that stuff. But let me tell you, this anniversary might be the hypest out of them all. I am very excited. Unfortunately, your boy couldn't have been live for the live stream or have his face cam on. I know a lot of you guys have been asking, well, have the face cam, I'll tell you guys one day when I come back, basically. But yeah, you guys let me know if you're excited or not. Your boy Zxous, I'm out. I'm excited.